Welcome to Bug Bounty Brigade weekly sessions. Who we are, like what is Bug Bounty Brigade? It is a vibrant and passionate cybersecurity community, aka Bug Hunters community, where we collaborate for making the sessions, these kind of sessions, and bring the value among the community. So, yeah, uh, let me go to. So, what we do, as you know, we organize these kind of exclusive sessions, workshops for all the new bug hunters. We bring experienced bug hunters. They share their techniques and for the community, right? To encourage learning, collaboration, and networking among each other. So, what's there for you? You have the opportunity to network, share your knowledge, learn from the community, give back to the community. So today's session we have Rajesh Sagar, and the topic is regarding Shodan for pen testing and bug hunter. So when it comes to about Sagar, he is working with the organization and a final year grad, and he has been doing bug bounties and has got lots of Hall of Fame bounties and all. You can check out his LinkedIn. There he has shared a lot of content regarding it. So without any further ado, I would like Rajesh to take session forward. Yeah, Rajesh, you may continue.
Yeah, yes, bro. Give me a second. Give me a sec.
Sure.
Hello, everyone. Hope my voice is clear enough.
Yeah, it's audible.
Right. I will be sharing my screen. Hope you guys can see my screen.
Yeah, your screen is visible.
Okay. Now the voice is clear and the video is clear. So
Yeah, yeah,
we're
clear.
getting starting. Thank you for the beautiful introduction, Arif boy. I am Rajesh. Today I'm going to discuss about this Shodan awesome tool for both how you can use for recon purpose and also to find some of the bugs using Shodan. So the title itself says that it is an asset discovery tool. So asset discovery, it is used to map all the assets of an organization. Assets, you can, it includes everything, websites, their devices, their network, and much not everything of an organization. So Shodan is mostly used by bug bounty hunters and also occasionally by pen testers. So let's start by defining what is Shodan. Shodan, as I said, it is an asset discovery tool. You can even call it as attack surface management tool in order to when it comes from the pen testing side. So Shodan is nothing but a search engine. You have a beautiful search engine that allows user to search for internet connected devices and gather information about them. So any device connected to internet can be indexed by Shodan, and we can search that particular device using the Shodan. So, imagine, in order to understand something, we have to compare it with something which is similar to us. So, comparing it with Google, it's similar. Google is also a search engine. Shodan is also a search engine. It's almost similar to Google, but while Google searches for websites and indexes them, Shodan searches for devices that are connected to the internet. So what devices you can that includes what devices are connected to internet? Like it includes websites, servers, small devices, desktops, even the nuclear. Even the nuclear power plants can be indexed using Shodan. So user can perform and search during a Shodan based on the IP addresses with the IP addresses, and by knowing the server, what the software a server or a device is running, we can even index that using the Shodan tool. So the most fundamental difference between Shodan and Google, this single line, the third point, can make enough difference between the Shodan and Google. While Shodan crawls the internet, Google crawls the World Wide Web. You imagine, in World Wide Web is a part and parcel of internet. So World Wide Web includes all the www websites. Every websites are indexed using Google, but it is an integral part of internet. So Shodan crawls more than World Wide Web. That is the IP address, the network, everything. So imagine what Shodan can crawl, what an Shodan can index. It is much more than Google. So we know the Google as the ultimate crawling software with it. But Shodan crawls all the internet connected devices, the IoT devices you can imagine as the latest trend is going on IoT devices. So, what are the various forms of Shodan? So, one is GUI, the website, graphical user interface. The second one is CLI, a command line interface. We can use it using the terminal. The third one is browser extension. Shodan also comes with browser extension. So coming to the second slide, what it says. The second slide says about what Shodan can do. So it is enough said. It is good. Like Shodan is index. So we have to search for a device. The Shodan will give that. So what are the information given when we search for a particular device? The banner. These three things are very important. Banner grabbing, port scanning, and CVEs. CVEs are the common vulnerability exploits. So coming to banner. So banner is nothing but the metadata of the software. You can imagine, I have given an example there, the FTP server version. See, using this, if you know the particular software version of it's like, see, a particular server is running an old version of Apache. So there are exploits present for that particular version. Why not? We can use this exploit and attack the server. So banner grabbing as that's potential. So banner grabbing is nothing but it says the metadata about the software that's running on the device. I have given a cool example for that. The second one is port scanning. This is also a very important one. I am going to give you a live example for this port scanning one, especially for that. And be tuned that I will be leaving a vulnerability for you guys to report it using the methodology of Shodan for ports regarding the ports only. I will be telling you after the presentation when it comes to practical. So it does not. There is a difference between Shodan and Nmap. Nmap stands for all ports, but not Shodan. It cares for only the Shodan will crawls send request to only specific ports of a server. I have mentioned the port number here, like 21, 22, 23, 161, and many more. Not this. I didn't mention all of the ports. But what Shodan does is it sends a request to that particular port. If it receives another response from that particular port, then from the response it calculates what is the software the server is running, what but it is alive or die. So based on that analysis, Shodan tells them whether the port is open or not. So third one, so after getting a version of the software, Shodan also it tells what are the CVEs present for that particular version of the software. This is very useful for Pentesters and Bug Bounty Brigade because there is no need for us to search internet for this what are the exploit, what are the CVEs present to this particular software version. So this is a very good point of Shodan. So here I have just included the GUI part, how that it looks, and just I will briefly explain the various parts, features what the Shodan gives. So in this part, for a particular search, what I have did, these are the various results a Shodan has given us. That is the total number of results for that particular search. Then below it results from in which countries the servers are running for that particular filter, like the search or filter. I will be using this very frequently. Those mean the same, but be attentive at that point. So the Canada, there are 27,234 servers running in Canada for that particular search. And the below gives the total services. What are the services running in that particular search? Like I was like searching org of organization of a company. So these are the various service services uh, what that particular company is running. So later down, if you see down, you can see that the total organization, what the third party softwares the particular organization is using. You can even detect the Cloudflare websites of that. Like generally giving a good example of Cloudflare, because we mostly come across the Cloudflare and Cloudflare and most of them. And here the request type, the request status, the 404 not found, 200 okay, these are the various request types. And in the right side, entire right side, you can see the request, how the request is going and how the response is coming. This is the response of that particular request. So this is a response. I hope I have explained all the parts of this image. Here I have given a more clear picture, divided into separate parts. So this the left one gives the results and the countries, and the middle one gives in what ports most of the servers are running. This is a good point where we can start our recon more deeply. And second one is the organizations, what it is. For example, the company, the organization is using Akamai technology for their WAF as their WAF. So we can understand about the target more. These are the popular products they are using, and this is the operating. The rightmost we can see the operating system what the particular organization is using. So here comes the main part. The introduction part of Shodan is clear enough. Arif bhai, if you can acknowledge me, please.
Yeah, sure, sure. Move ahead.
Right. The part until now is the just introduction part. Like if any beginner don't know what is Shodan and what else, those are everything. We can't do. We just understand what is Shodan. From here, the practical comes on, where we can apply the knowledge in order to do a recon and find vulnerabilities. So Shodan filter. First one is org. It stands for organization. So for a particular organization, here I have took the example of BBC in order to demonstrate you. For the BBC organization, I want all those IP address, websites, everything what Shodan can index. I want everything. So I have used the organization BBC. So you can imagine like BBC can have multiple TLDs like bbc.com, bbc.co.uk. So this, for example, I'm giving those examples. Look, it can have any TLDs, that bbc.eu for Europe something. So everything for the organization of BBC are indexed with this particular filter. So the definition is clear enough. Shodan will organize IPs with their associated organization name. You can retrieve this IP using a single dork, that is ORG. Be specific about that. Second one is the ssl.sub.subject.cn, the target name. So when you are coming, when you have a particular TLD in your scope, like see BBC, let's take an example of BBC. So there are multiple TLDs for BBC, like bbc.com, bbc.co.uk, but you need to recon only on bbc.com. So you can use this particular dork of Shodan in order to get only result for bbc.com. This is the mostly frequently what I use in my recon process. Third one is ASN, autonomous system member. It's even a good one. You can map the entire IP address of a company or organization using this ASN. So what is ASN? So large organization may need lot of IPs. So imagine big companies like BBC, Walmart, Linkscart, everything. Na? Oh, I'm in the meeting. Then. Okay. So this large organization, what happens is they take a bunch of IP address for their for their assets. Basically, see, even you can imagine if you have more number of work in order to done, you take a bunch at a single time. So that bunch of IP address is given a single ASN number. So using the ASN number, we can get all those IP addresses. So by searching the ASN colon ASN number, the ASN number of that organization, we can get all those bunch of IP address. This is also a very cool dork which I use in my daily basis. So where you can find the ASN number. So this is the website pgp.e.net. So just give your domain, the organization name. Here I have took the example of Walmart. I took the example of Walmart and the CAS394974. This is the ASN number for Walmart. So here under that you can also see the what are the IP addresses assigned for that particular ASN number. It's a cool one. Understanding this can give you more recon knowledge about that company. Third one, even most of the people are bug hunters in Twitter, they suggest using http.favicon.hash. So every website has a favicon, right? Favicon.ico, with that particular directory of a website, we can get the favicon of that. So calculating the favicon of that. So understand again the BBC example. If you can get the if the same favicon is used for multiple subdomains of a the BBC, right? So like www.bbc.com have the same favicon, shop.bbc.com have the same favicon. So calculating that particular favicon hash, we can index all the subdomains of that particular organization for the particular TLD. So this is cool tricks. These are you can use in order to keep yourself ahead in recon purpose. So where we can calculate the favicon hash. Here I have included in the PPT. I have included the URL of that website where you can just by giving the URL you can get the favicon hash. So here the favicon hash. So by using the particular dork http.favicon.hash and giving this particular number, you can like get all those domains which are having this particular favicon. So these are like techniques where you can do better recon on yourself. So port number, simple, no need of much explanation. If you want a particular port to be open, then not open. So if you want to search only those servers which are having only particular port open, like I want only particular port 21. So I will be writing the dork as port 21. So I will be getting after the results all will be getting only the IP address which is having only port 21 open. So there are not these are the 5 dorks. There are almost 52 basic dorks itself from Shodan. I will be clear. This is the link. What I have included this. At this, you can find all the 52 dots. So here, see, these are the 52 dots, and hope you can see it. These are the 52 dots. You can use everything. You can do any dot of that. But remember, I will telling you a technique or trick, or you can say, but where you don't need to remember any dork of it, but you can do your own recon based on it. You need not to remember any of the dork. So using basic dorking like port is enough. Only single dork, no, right? Hacking is a creativity. Where our create these are the basic one. Everyone will use the basic one, but in order to stand out ourselves, we can use the combination of dorks in order to get optimize the results and get the correct results. This is very important. It is built upon do itself. how you can use this multiple dots in a single query and get optimized results. So using these basic dots itself can't give you much good results actually. So here in this image, I have just included the 52 dots images only. So see, even most of them use this HTTP docs, mainly the HTTP dot status, HTTP dot title, and HTTP dot WAF. These are very important dots. Using those dots, we can also find some of the low-hanging bugs like directory listing. Uh, Hope you can understand. We can find those things, and I will be telling you, demonstrating you how you can find those things. Okay. Until this, hope it is fine to everyone.
Yeah, yeah, you are good to go.
Right. It's enough theory enough. We will start the practical. I will be taking a domain organization in order to show you the practical recon here itself. So upon doing some like research, I have took lens card for demonstration purpose. Okay. Okay. I have before starting. I have did some my own recon in order to show the bugs to you. So okay, done. Hope everything is clear enough. So I will be taking the lens card today. Lens card as a open bug bounty program. Everyone, you can also untune it and get some school spectacles from lens card. So here is the lens card public disclosure policy. So you can find okay, you can find the rules and regulation here. It's a public VDP, so I took this as my thing, this target as for my recon in order to demonstrate some of the Google Docs. So I am using the basic docs itself. I want to take this particular lenscard.com. So I have said you that when you are taking a particular TLD like lenscard.com, you can use this SSL dot even I don't remember. Just copy paste. SSL. We can use this even SSL, right? Okay. Stay tuned. I will be saying a good trick where you need to remember where you don't need to remember any documents. Even I don't remember it, so that the reason I'm copying it. Okay, let's start. Lens. Done. Hope you can see the results here. There are total 68 results only for lenscard.com. Even let's see what are the results for SSL. 309 results, right? For lens.com, we have these results. So see here, I am using only this particular single dork. You only remember only one dork, that is SSL or ORG, only one dork, and you come here. We have got 309 results here. Just come down. Just click on more. Open this. Click on more. So I opened that particular link in a new tab. This is called the facet analysis. you can start the game begins from here, bro. You can do anything from this. No need to remember any dork. So this is the single dork, sslenscard.com from here. These are here you can see the drop down Dropbox. Okay, these are the Dropbox. It contains all the 52 basic docs. See, it contains everything. You can do anything of it. Hope you can see here. Let's start finding some of the low hanging bugs. What I do is using http.title. This is the particular dork I am using here for linuxcode.com. Search. See here. I have hope you can see a total 309 results for as before. Here are the various web pages with their titles. The dork mean that http dot title. It means that the titles of the website. If you see here, lenscott.com. So this is the title. Lenscott.com is the title. If you see the source of it of this, Control F K I T L E. There are much results, bro. Title is nothing but the just what you can see in the tab. This then blue source http dot. This is known as the title. So based on that, I have done my filtering. I have done my filtering. So these are the various titles what I have gone from here. What I got from here. So see from the bottom web application, we have one result for that, and something value system manager. We have control login panels of 2 and access denied. 503, 401 authorization required, and 403 forbidden. These are so. First of all, let's see that what is web application. So we have one result from in the most right side. It shows I am highlighting it. This is 200. Okay. So from recon what to do is you can map your entire organization, what activities it contains, about everything. But from that, what as per my methodology, what I do is I try to find login panels first of all, and second I try to use 403 forbidden web pages, because after recon testing is entirely your process. Shodan will give you in for recon. It can help you in recon, but finding vulnerabilities, testing a website, it entirely depend upon you. So you can see the vulnerability freak log. This is a web application what I wanted to target now. Let's open it. So got the IP address. See, this is the Lenskart in build. So getting yourself into a particular this particular domain is it's important, because all of them don't do much recon and don't get this particular domain. If none of them testing this, you are the one testing this particular website, then there are more chances of getting bugs to you and not getting duplicate. Okay, so getting upon this getting to this subdomain is very, very important in order to what I want to say. Hope I am clear.
Yeah, clear, Rajesh.
So just to demonstrate a bit of my methodology of what after testing this. So I have landed up this recon. By recon, I have got this login page. What let's do is first this in particular endpoints, but first this, right? I'm using this Google Cloud terminal. This testing purpose is entirely upon you. There is no restriction that you need to test like this. But for just to give you a glimpse what you can do after defining a subdomain or a IP, then you can use so FF is there, FF. install. I just choose F2 first directories in them.
So do you use the default word list or you have your own?
No. I have my own word list. So I am saying you that I first for directories after I get a subdomain, but the word list is the magic where the magic starts because everyone has their own methodology of making the word list. After searching the old Twitter, searching for bug bounty tips, I have listed my own word list where I can get some juicy endpoints. That is entirely upon you. I can't say my word list here, but I want to show you what happens if after get what you can get after a IP address. This is my word list, and just for
Yeah,
the demos,
nice.
just for the
Nice.
demo purpose, I want to match condition only to under status. So let's see. Let's keep it aside and do with our recon. So this is how you end with the. So it's after finding a subdomain to your entire recon. Like you can do so if you are good at testing login panels, you test login panels. You get login panels easily from this Shodan, from this particular dot, right? From this particular dot, you can using this particular what the methodology, what the facet analysis, what I have said, you can get all the login panels here. From here, also see another system manager, value system manager. Let's open it. Let's try to check. It is also showing 200. Okay. So we have got another thing. We have got another thing. Value system manager. This is where you end. Where you want to further proceed after doing recon. Like here, see control login panel of Lenskart. We have two of them. So this is particular after ending with a subdomain or a domain after your recon, testing is entirely upon you. You can use your own methodology or someone's other methodology in order to test a website. I am good at testing 403 forbidden websites. If you are good at testing login panels, you can go forward with that after getting it. So my entire intention of Shodan telling Shodan is that where you end, from Shodan, you get recon. After doing recon, you end with a subdomain, right? Subdomain or IP address. After that, what you can do? Let's see for some results. Yeah, we got some JSON file. Let's copy it. Where is our application? Right, we got a only we have the particular. Let's see for that one. Okay, we have some system information, services information. What are the versions they are using? Okay, this is how you after do your testing after finding. Like here, I got a board or JSON file where I'm getting this particular software versions of the what softwares are they are using. Okay, where is .js? Panel internet everywhere. Panel internet. Okay. This is so what I do after getting a login panel is first I do fuzzing. This is my methodology of doing fuzzing. So you can after that test every functionalities here, there, sign up functionality. You can try SQL injection in your if you are trying for SQL injection. I don't write SQL injection in a login page. So I don't try. I do fuzzing. I do source code source code review. I want to see the HTML code of it. So here, if you got some configuration.js file, well, let's open. Okay, variable configuration. We got the host name. Okay, this particular code and open. Right. Let's try to open. Correct. This is the same thing for this particular image. This is the domain. So these are the same thing, right? So like if you compare both of this HEC pre-production.lenskot.com, and this particular IP are the same. This is the this if you want to say this is the origin IP for this particular domain. Hope you understand my point. This particular IP is the origin IP for this particular domain, subdomain. Here also we can find the board.json file. Invalid SSL certificate. Some misconfiguration or Cloudflare is not Cloudflare is stopping us, but there is some problem with the host. That by getting the IP address, we are able to get the board.json file, right? This is one of the uses of using Shodan in order to get the IP address. The same file also present in pre-production.lenskart, but that particular input is not working. Right. Hope you understand what I meant to say. Let's close this. You can see these JL files. If your methodology after finding the recon, after finding a subdomain, if you wish to analyze the JS file, you can analyze the JS files. You can get the various endpoints from it. Let's check for some endpoint. I generally search for admin when I start searching for any JS file. So we have some endpoints here. Okay. API admin. Nice. One suggestion what I want to give you guys is do keep the burp suit on and crawl the site. Crawl the site by keeping the burp suit on. So if there are any Ajax requests going on backend, we can't see the every request, right? What the IP address is doing with the server. So just keep the burp on. Let's try something SQL. Any SQL thing works here. Let's copy some. Even I am not good at finding SQL injection. I didn't find any SQL injection in my. I just used to copy this and paste my payload there. There's nothing going on. Oh, something. So something has been, the directory has been found in website. Let's see here. Okay, new pages admin. So again a misconfiguration. See, this is how your recon end. This is a website where there's like caps, blocking caps, block a cap. So this is how you end. Upon doing recon, I got a subdomain. The enter process, see how it is going. I found a IP address. After that I found the particular domain. I found a board.json file after fuzzing. I got this particular endpoint from using burp suit crawling. So this is how the after recon where you can find the bugs. After recon, even using the facet analysis, you can sometimes find the directory listing very easily. This is a very easy bug which you can find using Shodan. Let's see here. Again, let's go. In this facet analysis, these are the titles, right? Most of the titles. If there are titles like index of, then it means that there is a directory listing enabled there at that particular point. See, if there are 403 forbidden IP addresses, let's open it. Let's advance. Yeah, it is 403 forbidden, and it is the Cloudflare is stopping it. So in my methodology, after getting a 403 forbidden, I just go to Wayback URLs, this particular Wayback archive. I just used to copy the subdomain there and get all the URLs of that particular that particular IP address, and then I used to do my recon testing purpose. Okay, for now I will be closing all the subdomains. For some reason, let's open another website also. Diagonal slideshow code orbs. Okay, let's open this website. There is something. Okay. First thing, as it is, I got a unique. I am assuming that I got a unique IP address where no one has tested that. First of all, I will first try to first. I find you control shift first. I find list. Let's keep it. Let's make it run for some time. So let's explore. After this, you can do your own methodology. I will do my opening this. The source code, do source code for any JS files. In my main methodology includes analyzing JS files, analyzing various directories from that, extracting the directories from the JS file, and any secrets if present, like API tokens. As the development is progressing, they are like including most of the API tokens in inside the front-end JavaScript only. You can analyze and get some cool API tokens if the developer have missed them in the JavaScript files. Any comments? Let's see for any comments or any mails. Okay. Analyzing the code, source code, right? Let's see. Oh, got many of them. Oh, I think we have some directory indexing at this point. Okay, let's see. Images. Right, we have got directory indexing. Directory listing is a direct vulnerability where you can report if the directory contains some sensitive information. Let's see from more index of JS files. Okay, even we got JS file static. That's static. Done. Okay, we have got directory listing. Check for every check what the files are containing in it. This is a live target. I have never tested this before. If you are doing any recon with me, then you can report this model.json file. Okay, let's open it.
All the folks gonna report it this right now again.
You can see some of them are like this is the model.json what we got from directory listing contains any sensitive information, class name Adam, config name Adam, learning rate, something. This is like you can report not any sensitive information, class name zeros, config dtype float 32. I think there is no sensitive information. Okay, RAS, okay. TensorFlow, okay, this is something of TensorFlow one. Config seed, nice. This is how you end up after doing recon. After getting a good IP address or a good subdomain, you end up like this. Let's in a .bin file. You do your own recon. I am giving you some hints here. A directory listing. In my experience, I have found a good directory listing where I was getting signatures of the employees in particular endpoint, like image endpoint. This directory, I was like getting the signatures, like image. Okay, international banner. Okay, these are so images. You need to check everything. Checking everything is important. Don't know. Bug bounty is a black box testing. We don't know anything. We just need to test this blindly. We need to test it everything. That is called black box testing. So I am ended up with these directories after doing fuzzing. So my recon after this starts from like checking all the directories, testing for some of them. Let's see. Just open this test.py. Something fooling us. Okay. Overview. got it, what I did. So sometimes even the HTTP title, right? Let's go to all the tabs first. I have given some few hints for you to report something in Lenskart. You can explore it. I am saying it is not the a pure vulnerability or a impactful vulnerability. You can create impact after that as per your analysis. Let's go back. Let's see anything, something interesting.
Like it can be very informative for you to hunt down the CVs, right? If we
Right,
need to
right,
know.
right, right.
So learn that. Like few folks be like it is sensitive, not sensitive. That not be a
Mm,
case. The
right.
case here is for you to learn the methodology how you
How
can
you
hunt.
can test? Yes.
That's it. Nothing more or less than that.
Then yes. So getting back to the normal website. You can use the various any dork or just follow the method whatever. So this is the facet analysis. In this facet analysis, you can even get the ASN number also. Don't even need to for you to go to that particular website what I have told you. So these are the ASN numbers, right? Copy, then like test here ASN paste. Like the so many huge IP numbers under the particular that mm, particular ASN number. See, even using only now we got only 585 under this particular ASN number, right? I think this is some of SNNP, some other protocols, telecom solutions. Okay, so this is what the methodology like using ASN and using HTTP.favcon hash is a good one. But most of them, as per my knowledge, don't choose the favcon hash. So by using that, you can get some particular a good endpoint where you can start testing there. So recon everything depends upon ending with some good subdomains or good IPs where you can find vulnerabilities and there are less chances of getting duplicated. So, let's so from the response here, we can see that this is a server of AWS. So upon getting the version of this AWS, we can check for the exploits like in exploit DB. We can search for that particular IP address, right? We can search for that for another particular IP address, that particular server like Nginx why something like 18 this is the latest version I guess. So see there are some exploits no there are no exploits for that. So for any particular server or any particular version of the server you can find the exploits present or in any github also you can find the exploit, then you can run directly that exploit on the server in order to show the vulnerability existence. So a particular case of mine, how you can recon finding the port number. So I was like uh, testing on Walmart. So aspectica.com was one of the subdomain, one of the domain, not the subdomain, one of the domain of Walmart. See, it is a Walmart thing only. I think they acquired it, so something happened. It is their domain. So I started searching for after some recon, doing my subdomain emulation, I got tailing.aspectica.com, this particular port open. So I got a Swagger UI. Not even this, I after good data interesting, I got that. So this is a particular thing what I have got for my recon process like subdomain enumeration from various sources like Waymore, Alien Vault. after doing the recon from other resources, I have ended with this particular tagging.aspectica.com, this subdomain, and then that particular 8080 port. So what I did after that is I have tested for Aspectiva actually. Okay, Aspectiva. So I have got only 5 results. Upon opening all this URL, this IP address, see, same thing, same thing happens with everything. But see the particular IP, particular port number 8089, whereas this particular port number 8080. I will open all the IP address here for your better understanding. Okay. Not this. Okay. See, what are the various ports open? 8083, 8081, 8089. So from my other resource of recon, I have found only 8080 open. From Shodan, I have found 8089 open, 8081 open, and 8083. Generally, as a bug bounty, we don't scan using nmap all these other ports, right? We generally scan from some of the famous ports like 443, 80, like other ports like 8080, some other ports. We don't carefully scan for each other port, but Shodan has given us these particular ports. As per my methodology, what I did is doing directory fuzzing. I have got this Swagger UI. I have reported some of the bugs in this Swagger UI. So the same case has been repeated everywhere. This is actually a 401 unauthorized, not authenticated. Same, I have did the directory fuzzing. I got the same docs here also.
Hello. नहीं चल रहा जी.
It's taking time to load. 88 docs. See, even in the 881 port, I have got the same Swagger UI. See, after recon, where I have ended, I got the particular port number. So Shodan has this power of doing port scanning. Not I can't assure that you do recon in every process and you get the results everywhere. But sometimes you may be luck you would have get some good luck where you have found this. Upon my testing this, I found some cool bugs like API misconfiguration where it was leaking information. Like I have got some information in this particular post request. So Swagger has this particular option of try it out, execute. Didn't contain anything. Port 881. Only this particular port got information disclosed via API. I will put at this. Hope you can see the products. Actually, it's a 401, but we are getting 200. So upon recon from port getting the port scanning, I have ended up here. So using Shodan for recon purpose and eventually ending some bugs is a really great thing. So I want hope how the recon process goes on with the Shodan. With even as I said, you don't need to remember any of the docking. Just you can use the facet analysis, and from that you can see the HTTP title of various websites, various subdomains from there, and you can directly get started testing those particular subdomains. So these are so for this BBC. See, in this BBC example, I have included that. First of all, I will have of my question. So in this, this is a video, but you can see after http.title, I have got index of. This is a directory indexing. This is how the directory indexing looks. So the quick tips, that is the browser extension of Shodan. Shodan browser extension is very useful. It has a, so I will show you the Shodan extension also. Yeah, for example, let's see for lens card. So see here, Shodan, it gives a particular IP address of that for this. So it might be, this might be around with some Cloudflare. Let's even any WAF. So it is behind the Cloudflare. So we can't access the origin IP in this case, but in some cases where you get the subdomain, there is no by getting the, if we are able to access the origin IP, then we can bypass this. Not bypassing, we can directly contact this root server without going through the WAF. So that the case we can run our all SQL injection without any disturbance or any rate limiting applied there. So what the Cloudflare what the WAF does is it prevents rate limiting, it prevents any injection vulnerability like XSS, SQL injection. So if we can bypass that Cloudflare using the IP address, then we can directly test our vulnerabilities there. So what a quick tip here is click on view domain details. Here you can see all the subdomains of that lenscott.com here. Hope this is visible to you. From here, you can see all the subdomains what lenscard.com. It's a quick recon. What I want to say. Using Shodan docking, we can get a quick recon of the subdomains of lenscard what we have. So, particular this admin. So there is admin. You can check. You can check like this. Admin is a subdomain, right? Admin on lenscard.com. My internet is slow, taking more time to get. So what I do is I copy all these words into a word list and do this type of fuzzing like star.lenscott.com. So I try to fuzz for the subdomains. This is a very useful methodology. So if in this, what you can do more. So here I got the IP address. So by searching, this particular left side gives the domain records and this particular right side gives the subdomains. So here by searching in admin, I have got the IP address. Let's copy. Oh, this is not behind any WAF. Something wrong. 74. Okay, 74. Yes. Even that is taking. So this transaction has stamped out for admin. So, from here you can also check what are the ports open. You can check for all these ports open in the URL. This is a particular if there is CDN, there is a content delivery network. There might be Cloudflare and WAF present there. So this particular website also includes the DNS records, which is very important. Sometimes you can also find subdomain takeover if the CNAME stands for canonical name. If this particular CNAME is not working, you can find the subdomain takeover within that. So this all everything recon ends up better recon ends with better good bugs, some unique bugs. It gives you idea about like not the recon gives you a particular direct vulnerability. It gives you ideas for finding high severity vulnerabilities. So recon is very important, and Shodan gives us the freedom to perform better recon, do powerful recon on our target, and gets those subdomains, those particular IP address which are not tested by any other. So this is what advantage of bug bounty hunters. Give me a second. Okay. In this way, like under the Twitter handle, if a particular there's a vulnerability found in a particular server, particular version of the server, then we can directly search the exploit for that particular server, version of server, and we can directly try So if they given here the Shodan docking distribute component dot Atlas the Atlassian Confluence, this but doing this particular docking in Shodan, we get all the devices which have which are using this upon this particular component. So by getting their target, those IP address, we can run the exploit on the target. So if they have a bug bounty program, we can report the CVE further. So it's almost time. It's almost an hour. The conclusion. So Shodan is a fundamentally also is a large data set where we can start searching, filtering in order to get results for our own particular search. Like Shodan contain everything, it contains information of BBC, Walmart, everything. But in order to get our only result for the BBC, we need to use particular filters. Filters are the main important thing in Shodan. Shodan is not only the single one where we can do asset discovery, but there are another thing like sensors, zoom eye, netlas, under.tau, they have anything. So what the reference what I have to give, God for the river talk, he does more recon and finds more unique vulnerabilities. So he given a talk in NAMCon in 2023, and this is the link I have included. This is the Medium article by Nayan. It's a very good article. He also explained why you need to use only those particular 5 dollars in order to get some good results. So that's it. I will be sharing the link with you. Hope you on
Yeah,
learn something from my from the
yeah,
doc.
I would like to thank you, Rajesh, for your precious time. Actually, guys who don't know, like he was actually back in village, and he came back to Hyderabad for this session. And I'm very grateful for you folks to join the session. And I will be disabling chat, but there are few things, right? These sessions are for the community by the community. There is nothing we are getting out of it, or there is nothing Rajesh is getting out of it, right? If you have something, like if you want to share your methodology or your way of hunting any vulnerability, come forward. uh, I will host you. Our team will host you. So thanks a lot, Rajesh. I'm very thankful for your session. Let me switch off the recording and we
Yeah.
will start the chat. We will enable the chat soon.